after seeing all the bad news on my other palms and stuff. Well, only two, but I thought I'd check what else is going on in the garden. This is my Trachycarpus nova. This one looks like it's doing spot on. It's mainly in shade, this one as well, so it's going to be exposed to the cold more, but I'll check to see if this one's no spear pull there. And got another spear coming down there. Let's excuse my phone. But, yeah, it's got a spear coming there. But this looks okay. This is about 2 years old as well. I expect quite a bit of growth this year, to be honest. It's getting, putting a good size now. If anything, I thought this one would be less cold-hardy than the so-called princess, but I don't think it is a princess. But yeah, this nova, I'm hoping this is a nova anyway. It's sold to me as a nova. I think it is. Looking at the slender trunk on there, I think it quite possibly is. So these are my cherry laurels. I've got loads of these growing. Got some Trachycarpus seedlings. This is a cordyline red star. I'm going to move that once I sort my garden out this year. Get rid of. Some more seedlings, Trachycarpus seedlings. I'll just leave them outside. Cold hardy one, survival of the fittest. This one's doing alright. You know my Washingtonia robusta, cordyline australis. Yeah, it's getting a good trunk on that now. Another potted Trachycarpus. See, all these I've left exposed in the cold. The pots have been freezing, and they're all doing fine. I just can't understand why the other one, it's been in the ground for all that time, it's spear pulled like it has. This is Manipur, Trachycarpus eucalyptus. Looks like I've had some movement on that front. Yeah, no, that's fine. Can anyone tell me, is it normal for the trunk of this to grow like that? It's like some kind of dinosaur, it's mad. But yeah, these are really pretty palms, these are. Got some more cherry laurels that have grown from seed. Some more. I've wrapped them in bubble wrap, but some of these are doing quite well, to be honest. I've got a greenhouse full of stuff in there, but I'm going to put a different video. This is my camera seamless. This is mainly in the shade. This is doing well. Keeps putting out more and more growth on this one. Yeah, that's solid, that is. It's rock solid. Another cordyline. Got some glauca grass. Cannas, hopefully they'll come through. Some more. I grew these glauca grass from the seed. Got a table minor in the ground. I thought, see, but it's put out this spear here. There's another one, and it was planted late last year, so it does grow. So we'll be interested to see how that goes. My banana was about 6 foot high after. It was about 30 centimetres high when I got it. And it reached just over 6 foot. So I just did what a Banana Joe did and wrap them with bubble wrap and just leave it at that. Well, that's solid. Yeah, that's rock solid, that is. So that, I've got eye out for that. That's the Brahe Super, that's dead I think. This is Ensete Morellii. I've just left it in the ground. I did heavily mulch it around the base just to see if it will come back. But I think there is some green down there. I'm not too fussed about that, to be honest, because I've got a load of other bananas I want to grow. This, I don't think this is dead. I think it looks too lush to be dead. I think that will recover. Look how lush it is. And I don't think it is a princeps. I don't think this is a princeps. It was sold to me as a princeps, but I don't think it is. This is a needle palm, Rhapidophyllum hystrix. That's growing, that's put out 2 fronds. I planted that out late last year, so that might get some growth. I think it is already growing, because that was tiny, but look, it's pushing out a frond on there. Got a load of cannas, that should maybe come back. I've got Trachycarpus Wagnerianus put in the ground. Got some cannas of that. Yeah, that's spot on now. That's not coming out. So we'll see some growth on this year. I'm going to move this. This is a Fatsia spider's web. I'm going to move this. This is my cherry laurel hedge through that. It's about 10 foot high. It was about a foot high 10 years ago when it's been about 10 years up there. But what I do, I pluck the berries and grow them from seed and cuttings. I've got some 2-leaf cuttings that are now growing. They had 2 leaves, so in like 6 months' time it's put out all these leaves, so we should get some good growth out of that. But yeah, I'm going to move this spider's web Fatsia into more shade this year. I've got plans to change the garden and put some fencing up, so get rid of these hedges, and I'm going to move stuff around. If anyone knows what type of grass this is, because this is beautiful. It was only a tiny little clump when I got it. Average, everything in my garden is about 2 years old. This grass, I love it. So I'm going to probably divide this and scatter some more of this around the garden, which looks really nice. This here, this is a self-seeded Trachycarpus. I don't know how it got here. I think the birds or something got at it, but it just sprouted up, so I've left it. And yeah, so you can't get any more hardy than a self-seeded Trachycarpus. I was quite impressed with that. This is my Dicksonia antarctica. Took quite a lot of, as it does every year, frond damage, leaf damage. It's growing quite well. So as again, it's about 2.5 years in the ground, this one. All I did was cover it, some dry, and yeah, you can see that's nice and dry down there. This will put out a lot of growth this year, but it's proper sturdy. I don't know if you can see the trunk on it yet. Can't really see the trunk on that one yet. Cover crown up. This was sold to me as a Trachycarpus to kill, so Banana Joe thinks it probably isn't, but we'll see. Either way, it's another Trachycarpus to grow. And then I've got a Fatsia japonica, which I got very small last year, but it's put out a lot of growth. It's put loads of growth out. It's put out about 10 new leaves since I've had it, since April last year. It's put now now it's establishing the ground, we'll see how it goes. But this, look at this. This Cordyline redstone is just absolutely decimated. I think this is a goner. Yeah. Well, there you go. It's probably bad planting on my part, but yeah, that is gone. Oh. Yeah. Winter damage. What else we got? And then got some seedlings here that I'm growing because I want it to grow up this panel. Some Cuba japonica and some cherry laurel, some Axe Suicide. And this was from seed. This one. This is getting pretty high. So hopefully it will get some. But yeah, this banana will grow massive this year, but I'll probably have a few in the garden this year. And that's Washingtonia. Is it a pure robusta? I don't know. Because the thorns are not red, so the base is red. I got this offline on eBay, sold. This is my first Washingtonia, so I didn't really know much about him, but I think it's a hybrid, to be honest, because, well, it's pretty hardy. It's hardier than other stuff in the garden, honestly. And when it was like bought as was 3 in a pot, I'm separating them, and there's like 2 roots left on the thing. It just didn't do anything for a year, a little over a year, and then it started putting out growth. Wow, it's getting pretty big. I'd say it's about 4 foot high now. But it's put out about 5 fronds last year. They put out 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, put out 5 fronds this last year. I'll leave it totally unprotected, as I did with this. And it's just not bothered. Harder than you think. Like I say, we had that 9-day deep freeze, and yeah, it was like -6, -5 at night, and then it was like 0 degrees, or it barely reached above freezing for 9 days or more. So it's quite a prolonged freeze. But these was unprotected, and yeah, as you can see, we've had quite a few frosts as well. But to say we've had that kind of weather, I'd say that's pretty fucking cold. Oh, excuse me, I'd say that's pretty cold already. Another thing I was quite impressed with, this here, this Fargesia rufer, bought in the mail for £3 because of the Royal strikes, stuck in the post. It was really dry, it stuck in the post for about a week till I got it. This was like going in September, and I just left it. Well, I potted it up, just left it outside all winter, and it's put out, it's growing. So these are very hardy. Fargesia rufer, these are very hardy. So it went from bone dry in the male, no water, I thought it was dead, plonked it in a pot, just left it outside all the freezing temperatures, and it's growing. So I'm really pleased with that. Like, my garden is all about survival of the fittest. You're not... The only thing I'm going to protect in my garden is like bananas. That's probably the only thing I'm going to protect. And if you don't survive, that's it, you're knackered. So yeah. This little greenhouse here, this is seen a lot of, I've invested in some better, bigger greenhouses this year, but I've had this quite a while, and the winds took it and it's ripped. What we got, I'll show you what I've got inside. Excuse me, I can't undo it. all these here. These will be sprouting cherry laurels. So we got some, I think, Sable Birminghams. Yeah, these are all Sable Birmingham. Sable Birmingham. This is a Camera Serifera, I think this one is. This one's a Volcano. Camera Volcano. Sable Mining at Curtains. Brazoria. 2 Brazorias. And I've got a load more growing inside, but I'm going to get a better setup. I just left all this what was neglected. The winds took it, the cold got it there. This just took the elements. But yeah, these cherry laurel are nice. But yeah, I'll be tidying this garden up and everything. But some of these ceilings are pretty good. So if that Princeps doesn't make it, I'll be replacing it with something that's cold hardy. Yeah, this is, I think that's everything really. Yeah, so if you like the video, like and subscribe. It's nothing fancy my garden, I'm just starting out basically, but if you like the content and want to see things grow, then yeah, give us a like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.